Okay, so I'm gonna get started here, and I just want to take, like I said, just about 10 minutes or so here just to present Alaska to you on this Wednesday evening. So thank you for joining me again. And for those of you that have been to Alaska, um, I hope that this is going to bring back some great memories that you've had when you traveled to Alaska. And for those of you that have never been to Alaska, um, I feel like that maybe after tonight you're going to want to put this on your bucket list to travel to Alaska. So let's get started. I just want to um, walk you through Alaska with this 7 or 8 minute long video, and then I'm going to give you some travel tips on Alaska as well. So let's go to Alaska here.
Up north, there's a place called the Great Land, where animals outnumber people. Majestic mountains soar, glistening glaciers roar, and nature reigns supreme. This is Alaska. Glide over a remote ice field drawn by powerful sled dogs. Thrill to the rush of whitewater rafting. Soar by plane past dramatic snow-capped mountains. Watch as bears snatch salmon out of the air, or as whales make your jaw drop. Marvel at the sound of white thunder as ice comes crashing down. This is the heart of Alaska, and Princess can show you all the best on a life-transforming adventure you'll never forget. We've been sailing to Alaska since 1969, and no one knows it like we do. It's why the experts vote Princess the #1 cruise line in Alaska year after year. In fact, we take more people to Alaska than any other cruise line. If you're looking for Ice Age wonders, there's no better cruise than our top-rated Voyage of the Glaciers, which visits Glacier Bay National Park and offers a second stop at either massive Hubbard Glacier or College Fjord. Plus, you'll sail through the Inside Passage, teeming with marine and wildlife, whales, orcas, and puffins, and lined by miles of chiseled granite cliffs and cascading waterfalls. You'll also get a taste of real Alaskan culture in iconic Ketchikan, the salmon capital of the world and rich in Native Alaskan history. Skagway, the restored Gold Rush-era boomtown and gateway to the Yukon Territory. And Juneau, the state capital and home to sprawling Mendenhall Glacier. And while most Alaska cruises turn back and retrace their route, this voyage sails 500 miles further north across the Gulf of Alaska and into Prince William Sound for even more unbelievable scenery. Our Inside Passage cruises are also a great value, with a glacier viewing experience, frontier towns, and a call at beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, with its magical waterfront and dazzling Bouchard Gardens. There's a word for those who truly want to answer the call of the wild, and that word is Denali. 6 million acres of unspoiled wilderness, where bear and moose roam free and mountains climb into the heavens. Every Princess Land and Sea vacation takes you to Denali and to Glacier Bay National Park, Alaska's top 2 attractions. Just imagine 7 days cruising Alaska's pristine waterways, followed by several days exploring Denali and other fabulous wilderness locations. It's the best way to see the best of Alaska. We'll whisk you from your ship to the heart of Alaska by exclusive Princess Direct to the Wilderness rail service. And the journey is just as breathtaking as your destination. Take in the spectacular wilderness from glass-domed cars and open-air viewing platforms as you wind through forests, meadows, and across rivers, spotting wildlife along the way. You'll arrive that very same day at exclusive Princess-owned lodges located on the doorstep of Alaska's legendary national parks, including 2 right in the Denali area. Denali Princess Wilderness Lodge, your home base for adventure. From jet boating, kayaking, and flight seeing to wildlife viewing and more. And Mount McKinley Princess Wilderness Lodge, named for Denali's towering centerpiece, Mount McKinley, North America's tallest peak. And you'll experience even more with programs focused on Mount McKinley, like mountain climber talks, park ranger visits, demonstrations, and more. There's also off-the-beaten-path options. Kenai Princess Wilderness Lodge is your gateway to Kenai Fjords National Park, famous for sport fishing and river rafting. And Copper River Princess Wilderness Lodge is set dramatically on a bluff overlooking Wrangell St. Elias, America's largest national park. With more than 200 award-winning excursions, you'll have every opportunity for inspiring and life-changing experiences, like a Denali wildlife safari. Learn about crab fishing aboard one of the ships from Discovery Channel's hit TV series, Deadliest Catch. Land on a glacier by helicopter, where sledding takes on a whole new meaning. Or let a visit to a musher camp steal your heart. Zipline through a beautiful forest canopy. Experience flight seeing over Mount McKinley. You can fish for halibut and king salmon in pristine waters. You can even go whitewater rafting and experience the beauty and grace of wildlife in their natural habitat. With dozens of itineraries to choose from, our land and sea vacations go further and deeper to connect you with the grand spirit of this great land. When you visit Alaska with Princess, you won't just see the great land. You'll feel it, touch it, and taste it. Fresh seafood abounds, on board and at our lodges. Famed king and sockeye salmon, Alaska Pacific cod, Bering Sea king crab, and so much more. We bring national park rangers, naturalists, as well as historians on board to illuminate the scope of this remarkable land. Libby Riddles, the first woman to win the legendary Iditarod dog sled race, comes aboard to share her historic tale. And an Alaskan storyteller and musician brings to life the region's folklore, history, and poetry. There's also activities for kids, like our Junior Ranger program, which explores the wonders of Glacier Bay, and activities that focus on endangered species and the environment. Venture deep into this magnificent wilderness with Princess. Relive Gold Rush history. Discover Native American culture and connect with nature. You'll find a land of such inspiring beauty, it'll change you forever. Visit Alaska with Princess and come back with new memories, new friends, and a new perspective on the world we live in. Princess Cruises. Come back new.
Okay, I do not know about you, but for somebody like me that has been to Alaska, watching this video, it really, really, really it makes me want to go back and visit Alaska again. In fact, so many of our customers that we have booked vacations to Alaska, they go back over and over and over again. So, honestly, I just don't see how it doesn't make you want to go to Alaska if you have never been there. So anyway, I just want to take about another 2 minutes or so just to give you a little bit, few more details on Alaska and how we can make this a seamless booking process for you. So we take all the stress off of you. We do all of the work. But before I do that, next week, hopefully, I'm going to come back live and give you the details on Princess Premier and Princess Plus and how Princess Cruises honestly makes your cruise vacation to destinations around the world a really inclusive experience with the beverage package, with dining packages, with your gratuities, everything included. But I'm gonna come back next week and talk to you about that and give you all the details on how you can make Princess an inclusive cruise experience. But to close out this Wednesday afternoon, and thank you again for joining me. When it comes to flights and booking your Princess cruise, we handle all of that. So we're going to search for the best flight options for you. And many times when we book your flights to Alaska, you don't even have to pay for them until the final payment of your cruise. So we can actually book them and hold them, and then you will pay for your flights when you pay for your cruise at the same time. Transfers, no need to worry about getting from, say, the airport to the port, or from the port back to the airport, or even if you are doing a pre or post cruise hotel. And of course, if you know me, I always say, go in to whatever port you are leaving from around the world. Go in a minimum of 1 day before your cruise. And if you can, go in 2 or 3 days before your cruise. And we can book your pre and post cruise hotel. So if you do decide to go in early and then even stay later, we can handle all of that. And then, of course, build your transfers around your pre and post cruise hotels. And of course, hopefully, all of our customers, that some of you will watch this later down the road, and you may have never booked a cruise with us. On Princess Cruise, we offer on over 300 departures every year additional onboard credit for you, just as a thank you for booking with us. So as you can see, that we take all the stress out of the work. We do all the work, so you don't have to do it. We want to do our very best to make this just the best possible vacation for you. So I want to thank you again for joining me tonight. And hopefully you will go over and look us up on YouTube, because this is also being broadcast on YouTube tonight. Go ahead and go over and look up the Sweet Cruise Life, Nation Cruises and Vacations on YouTube, and give us a like there. But for now, I am going to say bon voyage, my friends, and I hope you have a great night. And I want to thank you for taking just a little bit of your time on this Wednesday night to spend it with me. Have a great night. I will talk to you soon. All along,